Welcome back, everyone, to the live coverage here at YCS Lille, and I'm joined by the one and only Joshua Schmidt. Josh, how are you feeling right now?
Hi, I'm feeling good because we're going to do something very cool that I'm very excited for.
Indeed, we are playing the new Genesys format. Of course, that is taking the Yu-Gi-Oh world by storm. Everyone is talking about it.
Yeah.
Everyone is building decks for it. And of course, this weekend with YCS Lille is about the current format. But here in our little segment, we are going to try out our two Genesys decks. So, how much did you spend time on the Genesys format? Because, of course, your preparations for Lille were quite intense, I would imagine. So how much time did you have for Genesys format the last couple of days?
I didn't spend much time on it. It was basically, I was focusing on the main event first. Yeah. But, of course, once the idea was out there, I couldn't stop thinking about like some stuff. And I just grabbed some of my favorite decks from back in the day and built something for Genesys for it. So it's not super well tuned, but it's gonna do, I think.
It will be fine. All right. Let's get into it. Actually, let's bring it on. Let's roll the dice and see who goes first here in our Genesys match. And I only can offer a 4, which is not very impressive, and will not stand against your 12. All right. So I guess you will go first.
I will go first. Yes.
Let's go then.
Good luck.
Good luck to you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
All right.
That's an odd hand, but let's see.
Stand by main.
What have you brought? Let's put this to the side, I think.
Yeah, okay. I will start us off with Spectral Dragon Ruler.
Oh, of course, the Dragon Rulers. One of your all-time favorites, right?
Yes.
Because you literally played this in like a Time Wizard format a lot, I know.
Yeah,
and,
I have Time Wizard Dragon Ruler decks too, and now I was very excited to try the new support as well.
Yeah.
It just feels a little underpowered for the regular format, so I figured maybe in Genesys it can work. Spectral is going to search 2 Dragon Rulers.
I have nothing against that. I think that's also a common theme in Genesys format, right? Like, there is not going to be that much hand interaction and stuff, just because it is like you need to pay points for it, or you need to account for that in deck building, and therefore just I think that also changes the general approach to deck building, right? Because you just combo decks become a little more appealing because you don't expect that much resistance. On the other hand, I feel like some of the strongest breaker cards in the game, like Dark Ruler and so on, they are not like Dark Ruler is free, for example.
They certainly got away cheaper than some of the hand interactions, so it's a little bit, and also the combo decks that are available are going to have less powerful end boards in general. So anyways, Spectral is going to search Burner and Tempest.
Cool.
And then I'm going to use Burner discarding Tempest to summon a Blaster from my deck.
You are certainly starting off good here.
There's Blaster. I will then use the Tidal in my graveyard, banishing Tempest and Burner to summon itself.
Okay.
And then I will use the Tempest effect to search for a Wind Dragon.
That's cool. That is sadly all okay. I have nothing to do about that.
And with that, I'm going to search...
I'm just thinking about Dragon Rulers. I think like when you would play them in current Advanced, certainly at some point you would also go into Hieratic Seal, so that is something you certainly do lose because of no link monsters. But besides that, it feels sort of untouched, right? There's nothing really else missing.
There's a lot of like stuff you can do with Synchros and Dragon Rulers as well. I'm not doing that right now because I haven't really looked into all the combo potential for the deck, so I'm building it more as like a pure Dragon Ruler. Yeah. But I think being able to search any dragon in the game, basically, there's a lot of good tuners that you can use.
It is, for sure.
So Tidal and Blaster are going to make Chasma, the new light Dragon Ruler, which allows me to detach one and then send a Dragon Ruler from the deck to the grave, a level 7, and use its effect when it is discarded.
It's crazy, yeah.
So I'm going to send Tempest, and that's also bypassing the once per turn because it's copying the effect of Tempest.
It does.
So that allows me to search any dragon.
Saying that out loud feels absurd, to be honest. That allows me to search any dragon from my deck.
Any dragon.
Alrighty. Sure enough.
And any dragon is going to be...
Surprise me.
It is going to be... I have used Tempest already.
You have used Tempest for sure.
I'm going to fetch a Reactant. And then I'm going to use the Reactant, discarding the Armed Dragon Thunder that I searched with the Tempest.
No reaction from my side.
Which, in case you don't know what that card does, the Armed Dragons, they all have an effect, or some of them have an effect when they're sent to grave to activate a dragon monster. And Armed Dragon Thunder level 3 lets me draw a card.
Right? Yeah, that's what I remembered. So it's even replacing the resources in hand. You have 4 cards in hand still, right?
4 cards in hand, yeah.
That's good.
All right.
And this even is was that a quick effect
That is a
as
quick
well?
effect,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
So that
crazy.
can turn into a pop on your turn with the blaster. But you can also do some pretty nasty stuff with it by sending Redox to revive anything.
Yeah.
So you can like do Tidal on your turn, send any monster from deck to grave, and then revive it with Redox. So
is there any of the Dragon Rulers? Do they have points? I don't think any of them have
all
any
the
points.
big Dragon Rulers have 7 points.
Oh,
all of them.
okay.
So it's quite expensive to play all the Dragon Rulers. It's kind of mean. All right, I'll banish 2 dragons from my graveyard to trigger the blaster.
Go ahead.
Then I will overlay those 2 for Eclipse, Dragon Ruler of Catastrophes, which is a spell trap negation.
Wow.
Then I will set 1. Sadly, I don't have Super Rejuvenation. That
Sadly.
card's in my deck, and it's 0 points.
It's 0 points?
It's 0 points.
Nah, you gotta be kidding me.
It is 0 points, but that's going to be it for now. I'm passing over to you.
All right, let's see what I can do here. Draw, standby, main.
Yep.
I'll try to start off with Anubis, the Last Judge.
Oh, of course, the Odeon deck. All right.
Of course.
So that searches you the man or
Just the man.
All, right,
All
the
I
man
want is the
fine.
man with the mark.
Yep, that's fine.
And here he is.
Yeah.
And then I would love to normal it and use its effect to search
so
for Temple of the Kings or
it's
spell
gonna
trap that
search
mentions
the
it.
spell, and it also protects it.
Yeah, when he's on the field, Temple of the Kings cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I will grab... You know what? This one's tricky. But I guess I'll have to go with... Oh yeah, wait, that's probably better. I will go with Temple of the Kings. With the original one. And then I will try to go for... the Thunder Swamp. On activation, I can discard a card, and I will try to use that effect. Oh wait, can you negate the activation of it?
So this is... It does negate the activation.
Okay.
So you would not have to discard because that's not a cost.
Yeah, so I can set a trap monster basically from my deck. And then there also is an effect when one of my monsters get destroyed, one of my trap monsters, I can search for another copy from the deck.
The thing is, the Eclipse says I can negate the activation or the effect, so I could wait for you to activate the effect.
Okay.
I believe, and then negate that.
I love this Swamp card because I can't play Silhouette Rabbit anymore, but this is my Silhouette Rabbit just as a spell card essentially.
I'll let you activate it.
All right, then I will try to use the effect, discarding Apophis the Snake.
Does that have a graveyard effect?
Yes, but I don't know whether it can activate when discarded from the hand. Yeah, when discarded to the graveyard, I can
is the one that searches the other Apophis? Okay.
Yeah. But just like the original one.
Right. Yeah. This one, does it do anything when it is destroyed?
No.
Okay, and this one is not protected by the man, right? The man only protects the thing. All right. So I would like to go Chasma and send a blaster.
I have sadly an idea what that's
attempting to destroy your...
That works.
Swamp.
Then I would love to use the effect of the snake.
To search for the thing, yes, that's fine.
Embodiment of Apophis. I'm not really playing this in current, but now here in Genesys, I feel like it does somewhat make sense. I'm still not entirely sure, but it doesn't feel as bad, let's say it like that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Okay, then I will go with the Temple of the Kings.
And that is...
does it protect it everywhere? Yeah, so it says cards that I control. So I think when you try to negate the activation, you can go after my Temple of the Kings. Well,
this doesn't destroy, it just negates the activation and banishes it.
Oh, that's...
So right now, I actually don't know your deck well enough to judge whether being banished is very bad for you, because I know it's usually a one-of. So I'm thinking right now...
Okay.
It's been a while since I've played against this deck, but you know what? I'll try negating and banishing it, and I'm just hoping that that's going to be crucial, because you are playing a Temple of the Kings deck.
You know what? Temple of the Kings deck, trap card deck. How about a classic set 4 and pass it over to you?
Okay.
Deal with that, my man. Oh no! End phase Twin Twister. That's what Leo did to me.
No. I have something better, I think.
Okay,
I
okay,
have
okay.
one of my favorite cards in this deck. I have Here There Be Dragons in the
Okay.
end phase. Special summon a dragon ruler from your hand, graveyard, or banishment. Then immediately after this resolves, you can Xyz summon a dragon ruler Xyz using only dragon rulers you control.
Okay.
And during the main phase, I can banish this from the grave to return different attribute dragon rulers from a banished pile to the graveyard. I cannot use both effects in the same turn. So I'm gonna resolve
That's
it.
crazy. Like the your turn effect is actually insane. To recycle all of them, that's...
I'm gonna summon from the banished pile my Tempest, and I'm gonna choose to Exceed summon with Chasma and Eclipse.
That's only main
into-
phase, right?
This is all end phase.
Oh, end phase.
This is not main phase
cool,
only.
cool, cool.
Okay.
Oh, the
And
other effect is main phase, sure.
This is gonna make Disaster Dragon Ruler of all apocalypses.
No. No, that's disaster.
This is disaster for you. So this is 2 rank 7s. So I'm overlaying the Eclipse and the Chasma for it.
Yeah.
If this card's Xyz summoned, I can target up to 4 level 7 Dragon Rulers in the grave or banishment, attach them to this card. Then you can banish all monsters from your opponent's field and graveyard with a same attribute and any of its materials.
Okay.
And when it has all 6 Dragon Rulers as materials, all different attributes, it is 4600 attack and defense and completely unaffected.
Well, surely I will be able to deal with that. No problemo. At least I can keep those from what I've understood.
Actually, if you had more monsters, that'd be more disastrous for
Yeah.
you, yes. But I'm going to attach all 4
Nice.
OG Dragon Rulers to it.
Yes.
And that's going to banish all of your monsters from field and graveyard. And that's going to leave me with a completely unaffected 4600, 4600.
Yeah.
All right. And then because this was special summon, I believe it goes back to my hand.
Okay.
Yes. And then I'll draw for turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
4600. Oh, man.
It's big.
It is big indeed.
It's big. All right. So, stand by main.
Sure.
It is completely unaffected. So, what I'm gonna try, well, I'm gonna kick things off with a Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars by banishing a Tempest from my hand as cost
That's fine.
to draw 2 cards,
Go ahead.
and then activate my Tempest to search for a Wind Dragon.
Sure.
I'm gonna search for Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. Which, if it's discarded to activate a dragon effect, it is adding any armed dragon from the deck to the hand. I shall then proceed to my battle phase, if you allow it.
That's fine.
I'll attack you for 4600.
46, so I go down to 34.
Exactly. Main phase 2.
Yes.
I did spend 20 of my points on a Zeus.
No.
That's a lot of material.
Okay, well...
Is the summon allowed?
well, are you... The summon is successful.
The summon is successful. I would like to use my my effect.
Excuse me. I will chain the Swamp Deity.
To summon itself.
Yes, and to negate up until the amount of other face-up trap cards, continuous trap cards that I have on the
So
field.
far, no response.
The snake.
All right, I'll do it again.
I'll do it again, he says. Embodiment of Apophis.
That one does not concern me. Yes, that's fine.
All right, that will resolve, sadly. It will resolve, and I will lose all of my...
Awesome. Do you have another
beautiful
Apophis to
trap cards.
search?
I do not.
You do not. Okay. Well,
Go on.
I could do so much more, but I feel mean.
Rightfully so, to be honest.
I did, by the way, I did have to cut some Dragon Rulers to fit the Zeus because it's 20 points and all
That's
the
crazy.
Dragon Rulers are 7. So if you want to play all 12 Dragon Rulers, that's 84.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing right now is I'm playing 10 Dragon Rulers for 70.
And the Zeus.
And then Zeus for 20, which is 90. And then the last one's Typhon for 10.
That's interesting. Spending on the Zeus and the Typhon is unique. I don't know whether many people are going to do that with their decks in general.
I don't know if they can make 7 material Zeus with an unaffected Dragon Ruler.
Maybe not, yeah.
I felt like that was a good investment.
Maybe it is. Maybe it is.
All right, we will go ahead and we got some Dragon Ruler shenanigans left to do.
Also just casual 6 cards left in hand. A couple of Dragon Rulers in the graveyard. I feel like the second activation of Zeus also helped you to get more Dragon Rulers in the graveyard.
I was not too mad about that. I'll banish a Tidal and a Spectral for a Blaster. I'll
Easy.
use Tidal to search for another Stream. I should have another title in the deck, so I can activate that stream, discarding the Armed Dragon Thunder level 7. I'm just showing off at this point.
I will draw a card from the
Special
top.
summon title, activate Thunder Dragon level 7 to search for Armed Dragon Thunder level 5.
Well, that was the second one already, right?
No, level 3 is the other one.
Yeah.
I play one of each and then also a pile armed.
Cool.
Then I'll use Nebulous, which is the other new baby dragon ruler, which discards itself and another dragon to revive 2 banished dragon rulers. So I'll bring back a Tidal and a Tempest, and then the Armed Dragon Thunder level 5 is going to search my searchable hand trap. Heavenly Zephyr Miradora.
I haven't seen this one in ages, really. I don't know whether I really ever saw it, to be honest. It never really had too much competitive, like it didn't happen competitively that much. Speaking of competitive, I think this is for sure fun. Like Genesys format screams fun because you can just do so many different things. You can try out old decks. But I think the competitive aspect of it will also be really interesting, right? Because
I think so too.
It just gives you so many opportunities, and like you can just, I feel like in this format, like go into a tournament way easier, just playing something that nobody else has on the radar. Like surprising opponents, I think here is way more of a factor, also in the competitive scene.
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, people are going to still take it seriously. If it's fun, then there's going to be tournaments, and people are going to try to win. I'll see if the Dragon Rulers are able to do that. I don't know. I would love to because it's very fun.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anyways, I will make Chasma again.
Okay.
I will make Eclipses again.
There are 0 points.
Those are 0 points.
Nice.
Yes. I'll use my Chasma, I guess.
Sure, why not? Yeah, just show off. The people want to see it, the good old Dragon Rulers.
I have a Redox to revive.
Cool.
I will revive a Blaster. Why not?
Why not? Indeed.
Okay, well, right now I have a Spell Trap Negation for whatever you draw. I have a Pop with a Blaster in my deck. If I do have a Blaster in my deck, there's one.
Maybe I draw a Pot of Greed, though. I mean, wait, you can just negate that, yeah.
I could negate that.
Maybe that's not the strongest.
Yeah, I mean, I could do so much more, but I feel like at this point, I'm passing my
see
turn.
what we get here? Oh.
Okay.
I'll pass my turn.
Okay. I will use my Chasma in the end.
Okay, is there a Blaster in there still?
There's a Blaster, yes.
Okay, my Joel and Lockbird will... That would have been a good one to draw against your deck, to be honest.
On
the first turn,
I was hoping not many people would spend their points on that.
All right. GG's, that's your game, The Dragon Rulers.
Disaster.
You know what, I also, just randomly, because it's 0 points, I threw Lancia into my deck. That would have been so good against you.
Would have been very good, yeah. I have some fun stuff in here too, like Yamata Dragon.
What? Tell us more about that.
So that's a Spirit Fire Dragon. So and since I don't really play any tuners, I don't really have a normal summon in this deck. Which I feel like if you were to build this deck optimally, there's probably some tuner stuff you can do, like with all the good dragon tuners, like Rose Dragons or something like that. But this is one normal summon that I can search, which is it's a Spirit that requires 2 tributes. It is a level 7 though.
Yeah.
And if it's 2600. And if it inflicts battle damage, you can draw until you have 5 cards in your hand. So I figured, like, you know I like those grindy games.
For the fun of it.
If I can like make a Draco sack, get 2 tokens, pop a back row, tribute summon this, swing, draw 5 cards. Try to find super rejuvenation.
Honestly, that whole sentence alone already should motivate people to play the Genesys format, I feel like. That was, even though I couldn't show off my deck as much as you could, that definitely still was a fun match. Thank you so much for playing.
Yeah,
and of course, everyone at home, you should also check out Genesys format. Brand new, but definitely something very, very much worthwhile because there's already big tournaments announced for it. There is going to be a YCS even in America in 2026 and also some invitationals happening in the coming YCSs, for example, at YCS Bologna, which is our next European YCS as well. So definitely make sure to build your own decks at home for the Genesys format and also tell us in chat what you're currently cooking, what you're currently trying out, and then maybe we see you at the next YCS with your Genesys deck. But now, for the moment, we go back to more live coverage from YCS Lille.